Yo, what's good? Hey, everybody. How are we doing? Hey, gamers. Hey there, everybody. How are we doing? Oh, there we go. I have drank a little coffee protein shake thing. Yo, Coda Frog, thank you for the resub. Thank you, Tom Nookie Yankees, as well, for the big 33 earlier. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to get a little bit of the, good content in there. You know, the good stuff. Sure, we'll say that. Good. Yo, thanks to the resub for 21. Thank you, Banana Butter Pie. Good. Good. Really like specifically, can I find it? Yeah, tight. Yeah. I really should just have this on a soundboard. No, Nelward is like funky indie game music before it was penis music, especially because Nelward has some stuff that is extremely not penis music, 100%. But occasional penis music. Yeah, I love how easy it is to watch YouTube shorts. I love how definitely TikTok doesn't actually TikTok actually lets me replay, which YouTube shorts does not, which is great. Yo, thanks for the bits. 500, thank you. But yeah, we'll be getting started here in a sec. We're doing browser source because a lot of this stuff is using all sorts of copyrighted music and shit. Thank you for train celebration. Oh, I have some ideas for trains in the future. You're going to love it. There's a thing I'm producing for another streamer soon that I'm very excited for as well. Hard to explain. Oh wow. Sorry, a lot of these are the responses. I wasn't expecting the responses to There's a lot of strange responses to this first TikTok of my dad's dead. No, my dad is dead. Like what? What? And yo, thank you for the trains. Thank you, Mr. Gray. Thank you for Salad Kung Fu. Train. Strange. All right, and I think we've got our pre-roll ads done. I think we've got all our stuff done here. Let me go ahead and get this actually captured. Oh, sorry, it appears to have lost the capture. Oh, because the title of the window changed. That makes sense. All right, let me get this cropped real quick. Just like a little bit. Okay. So I am going to be doing a little bit of cleaning it up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like there were, especially YouTube shorts, there were so many back to back that were just like about swatting, and I was like, I'm good. Like a lot of these, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see why that would be a default. This really gets a fucking reaction out of people. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah. So there was gonna be like quite a bit of pruning around all of that. Yeah, like 3 of them. It's insane. Yeah, there were like 3 right in a row. When I went to check, I was like, holy shit, okay, I'm gonna have to do some stuff. But that is neither here nor there. I will make a footnote when we pass something detestable, and then we will move along. Yeah, default algorithm is horrifying. I turned on the watch history, which is required of the Clips channel, and the only things I've done since then are the Nelward OST and a little bit of the Pizza Tower OST while I was labbing uni. So everything else is fully default. I never use this TikTok. I'm planning on it eventually once it hits enough follows. Maybe I'll like start doing some baseball stuff over there. But like for now, yeah, it's just blank as fuck. So let's go. Well, the thing is, they made it, at least for me, finally, where like I can't get recommendations on YouTube because it's like you need to have your watch history on. I'm like, no, that's cool, just show me the default. They're like, no, we don't wanna. Yeah, thanks for the resub. But first, let's start with Still Standing, because there was a subgenre of TikToks that I wanted to get into. Okay, don't say the same thing. Who's ready? Bottle of hot sauce, free. Oh, yeah. I'll take the key. Oh man, that's so natural. That's so real. I love listening to real people say real things online. Turkey. Sorry, turkey's not a good answer, but I had a moment thinking about the guy who said turkey like 40 times as a reaction. Wait, hold on. You good? I'll take croissant. What? I will not. I am going to I'm going to abstain. Chat, did you take bread? You good. If you took bread, you good. Wait, you're still in? Wait, am I supposed to pick the right one this time? Also, God, cry laughing? Isn't that the worst? Is that like the vibe check of like, are you 10,000 years old? Because if not, you'd never pick this. Oh man, you ever hear a robot fuck up like the kerning of human speech? That was really good. I just really love that. Oh no, you're out. Goodbye. Oh no, you're out. let's get that again. That was a real good read. Oh no, you're still there. I love reading natural lines. Okay. So I think this is the last question, which I think means I know what their answer is going to be by process of elimination. Are they going to say my dad? Is that? Yeah, my father would never be on TikTok. My father would upsettingly and unfortunately maybe possibly be on Facebook. In which case, Dad, please get off of Facebook. Trust me, it's not good for you, dude. And like, never TikTok though. Not in 1,000 years. So okay, hard bets. They're saying Dad, right? Yo, thanks for sharing with your favorite streamer, Ty Tuesday. Thank you. I enjoy it. Thank you. I think it's gonna be like no one for me. It's your father. What? Is that anyone? What? Is that true? Where's the share button? Hold on. The second one is to LinkedIn. What do they mean, my father? Hold on. One sec. I'm investigating further. Yeah, there's not even, you know what? That's probably related to the, that's probably related to the mobile app. LinkedIn is my dad. All right. So after that, I decided to check out hashtag quiz. The first three results are in Spanish. We might watch one of them. You know, we'll see if you're good. But we're going to start with some Would You Rather that showed up, which is one of my favorite forms of garbage content. And this image, primo, baby. That's the stuff. Oh, man, the big red hand or the big blue hand? get sick, getting sick is like pure downside, sucks ass, feels bad, dog shit experience. Getting tired is like good. I like lying down. So like after you work out super hard, like after the day that so Wednesday this week, since there wasn't an undernight tournament, I just decided to do a triathlete day. So I woke up. This man woke up. Fuck. I woke up, went to baseball, immediately did a bunch of baseball, then got home, did a bunch of weightlifting, and then went and played disc golf with my buddy Mustaine. And it was good as hell. When I got home, yeah, sorry, you can't speak English now because of woked. But yeah, like that exhaustion at the end of the day is like delightful. Like lying down and having my body just be like, yeah, buddy, we need this is like, okay, yeah, cool, sick. It feels good. And yo, thank you for the 40 stream streak. Holy shit. Thank you. And thank you for the 5 stream. I mean, like, click on more. Like, I feel like this is just like the morality of human life. Like, hey, worst comes worst, I just get a divorce. That's okay. What, like 50% of marriages end in divorce or some shit? Like, it's fine, whatever. That's like, worst comes worst, I'm like, hey, sorry, Dad, I had to marry you. Because you were the first person who appears when I click on more. That's Tom from Facebook. Sorry, Tom from Facebook. I had to marry you to like save my best friend or whatever. But, we can just get a divorce now. We understand. It was just business. These are the most made up percentages I've ever seen. Holy shit. Unfortunately, I already live in the second one, and it sucks. It's not like subjugated, though. It's just stupid. It's just very dumb. It's a very dumb world. It's fine, but it's stupid as shit. In today's day and age, all right, real talk. Everybody, strap in. I got the tech for you, okay? So, Burger King is bullshit. Like, the Burger King right now in 2024 is horrendous. The thing that McDonald's problem is it got too expensive, but it's still McDonald's. That's really the big thing is like McDonald's isn't incredible, but it's fucking McDonald's, However, if you use the McDonald's app, you can actually get shit pretty cheap, which is nice. You can get like 2 Whoppers for like $5, which is actually legit. That shit'll keep you alive. That's like a reasonable calorie to dollar ratio. If you're going full Joe, well, no, Joe is hungry wants it to be like weight to dollar, which is confusing. That means you want like a dense burger, which is always be able to lie convincingly. So much more fun. Always knowing the truth. Let me tell you, as somebody who like knows the truth sometimes and wishes I didn't, the idea of always knowing the truth is like horrifying. I would hate that, dude. Like, I don't love lying, but always knowing the truth is like legitimately like a damning curse. Like, you will lose your mind. The worst one is like, the first one is, would you like to lose your mind? And the second one is, I don't know, you want to like get into acting? Like, even if you're like, I fucking hate lying. Lying is never ethically correct. Okay, then just don't lie. Use it to act. Because acting is just the most convincing lying for like an hour and a half at a time. Like, sick. There's validity to that. You can use that. Yeah, the first one is like you pissed off Apollo and got cursed to always know the truth so that you can know how horrible that is. Oh, man. Yeah, like the second one at least like has useful, you can turn that into something. Also, yeah, the first one, if you just like had to, also let me tell you again, as someone who like knows the truth a lot of times, it's become a running joke that we have an image we post of El problem es capitalism. And just like how many times we bring up and revolve back to cap, and then the conversation's like, okay, well, let's talk about something else. Like, yeah, that is the answer, unfortunately. Damn, sucks to suck, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, I wish I could be less aware. Not seeing my Yo, thanks for gifting my mom a sub. That's great because I'm about to couch it in some shit. Yeah, I already don't see my family for a year at a time. That's fine. That's called like moving away. That's normal. That used to be what people do always, like a lot. That's pretty normal in a lot of cultures. Not always, not in every culture, right? There's some cultures where people just like kind of live at home forever and that is what it is. But yeah, usually you leave, you go on your own, you do your thing. Yeah. This is why I'm very glad I go out and play like disc golf and stuff and see the homies and organize dinners with like, you know, Emily Mustaine, Minimap, the team, FGC folks, Moral, etc. Yeah. Hey, reach if you have any friends who like are within like a 30-minute drive and you can get there reasonably, hit up your friends. Like go get dinner at some point. They'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate it. Whoa, 50-50? I would believe that's a 50-50. Like what about them? Like those are two adult men. I agree. Like, am I choosing my gladiator in combat? Because in that case, I bet Brad Pitt would easily defeat Leonardo DiCaprio in hand-to-hand combat. Doesn't stand a chance. IMO. Now, if it's like, who would I most likely be able to throw? Then I think Leonardo DiCaprio has a great shot. If it's who I think is like probably a better actor overall, I haven't really watched a lot of modern stuff, so I feel like my opinion would be like woefully outdated. Torkoff, DiCaprio, free. Oh, okay, it was a Torkoff. All right, sick. Well, that was a single TikTok would you rather. We also have Qual Prefieres, which is also would you rather. Ooh, this one looks like it's got a spooky doll. Is this AI art for an unknown child? Would you rather save an unknown child? Like legit, I just like don't really want to like raise a kid. Can save the unknown child mean like I bring them to the correct like the correct help to get them the aid they need? Cause I can't raise a kid. No shot. No shot. No way. Yeah, like is it like save the child from a spooky ghost that's chasing them? Because it kind of, that's the vibe I'm getting, is I'm saving them from a ghost. In which case, like that's an adventure. That's pretty sick. Also, yeah, play GTA 6 early is just a way to like get a $5 million charge from Rockstar. Literally one person, anyone. Yeah, anyone, easily anyone. Like a deserted island, if you're with two people, is so easy, right? Because even if it is just you and someone you can't stand, then you just like go live on other parts of the island and occasionally check on each other and shit. Yeah, be alone or be with literally anyone, free. Extremely with Todd Facebook. I love Todd Facebook. What if it's my sister? Hey, then I get to, practice throwing rocks at other people's houses. Ooh, So I have a little bit of experience with never have to sleep again. Now, let me explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. So, I did the whole, what is the name of it? It's like a weird sleep schedule thing you do where you sleep like 30 minutes at a time every like 4 hours. One of those where you just, like extreme polyphasic sleep. The big problem with polyphasic sleep, and thank you, Cetopian, for the resub. So the polyphasic sleep stuff, the real downside to it, it was like nice I needed it for college because I was doing college and working at the same time, and it was like way too much. I just didn't have enough hours to do that and also be like a real human being and like have friends and stuff. So I was just like, okay, tight. I'll just remove sleep a little bit from the equation. But the big problem that I had is if you do get ahead on everything and you have like a bunch of awake time between 4 a.m. and like 9 a.m., it's so boring. There's nothing going on. I can only watch an entire anime so many nights in a row. And the rough part is, as soon as you whiff it like one time, it's GG's. It's over. Yeah, nothing even on like basic cable. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. If you've ever had to work the nightlife where you like, are awake and walking around post work and like those kind of hours, yeah, you know how fucking brutal it can be where there's just nothing happening and you're like, oh my god. At least now I'm like, I have some friends in Europe, so that's cool. Like, I could see if like Dubs is awake, it's like normal hours for him. But yeah, so I think I guess I would, if I had to pick one, it would be, I mean, I guess it is have to eat again. Because I could still enjoy eating, I think, theoretically, right? Because, like, I love eating. I love cooking. I love eating. I love the experience of it. I love the artistry of it. Both, like, creating a dish that is aesthetically appealing and, like, has a wonderful, enjoyable flavor and, like, hopefully a through line between them where, like, the aesthetic informs the flavor, informs the texture, like, all that stuff. What meal is this? AI. This is AI chutney. This is an AI chutney loaf. That's why it's got mango for the burger. I fucking hate AI, and it's so bad, dude. It's so bad at what it does. Personal driver. Even if it was only like once in a while, I hate driving. I hate driving so much. I hate driving an absolutely unbelievable amount. Chef would be really convenient. If I don't have to pay for the food, Chef would be super goated because I could definitely just... that combined with gym stuff would be really strong. Buddy, if I could do what this bottom image, one sec, let me zoom in on this shit. I fucking hate AI, bro, and this is why. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Look at this. Look at this. It's gonna take over everything. Oh, you mean the one that gave me the 8 of Spadiamon Heart? Oh, you mean the Quintus Spadiamon Heart? Oh, let me check. Oh, it would appear I've drawn the 5 of LA on the left. On the right, it would appear I've thrown up on a card. My mistake. It's so ass. It's so bad. I love how far off some of these are. I've seen a lot of bad ones, but a gambling table, like everybody look behind it. Like, I just saw this dice. I just saw this dice. Holy shit, look at that dice. Oh shit, man, that's so funny. It's so bad. Oh, it's like not even close. Let me get that crop fixed real quick. Oh man. Oh, that was tremendous. That's tremendously good. Oh, Dookie. But yeah, I mean the second one, because the first one is like just totally unethical. Yo, take it easy, mom. Have a good one. Teleport. Easy teleport. Teleport again. This is the same thing as the driving question. Also, Jesus Christ, the hand under that orb. Wow. Teleport though. Yeah, space is mostly nothing. Also, like, explore outer space. Yeah, people already do that. It's like fine. Teleport is unbelievable too. The other thing about teleport has like so much flexibility and functionality, right? Like, even if you're thinking about like a combat scenario, teleport's broken. Like, are you kidding me? How fast is this teleport? That's the other thing too. I gotta know, what's the startup on this teleport? Is it punishable? Is it a counter hit state while I'm starting up the teleport? What's the recovery? Can I act immediately after it? We got like Toki teleport. What's the deal? Am I hittable only in the shoes? I need to know what my restrictions are. How far can I go? Is it just any place on Earth? Can I go really high in the air and then really low to the ground really fast? Can I telefrag people? Can I go in places I've never seen? Can I simply be in a vault? Can I take things with me? Am I always nude? I have so many questions about this People are so simple. Because, yeah, then there's the other thing, too. If I have to be like, hey, newbie, I want to visit you, man. But first, I'm going to mail you a box. I need you to take that box and put it in your bathroom and then close and lock your bathroom from the inside. And then, like, I would teleport there, put clothes on and walk out and be like, bada bing. Because, like, otherwise I'm going to be naked and that's going to be fucking awkward. Yeah, wait, hold up. Can I punch someone really hard and then teleport behind them and still be plus? Because that's insane. Do I have to spend meter? Yeah, can I just yipes to the tacos? Is that valid? Is that a thing I can do instead? Ooh, that face. Ooh. Also, movies contain music. Yeah, this is kind of a dumb question. I think between the two of these, if you have to pick one, both of which would suck, I would rather know Date. Easy. Yeah, Date I can work with. I can do all sorts of cool shit knowing the Date. Like, the Date it would be like rough to work with. It would be like a little painful to have, but you can like do shit, right? And if it is just like a guaranteed doom, yeah, just, move on with it, accept it, go past it, and then do what you can. Also, yeah, then that means you get to do all sorts of wild stuff. And like, cause of your death is just a way to be afraid your entire life, right? Like, the calendar is, I know what day it is, so I can vibe the rest of these and then be like chill and have a setup and a set play ready. A set play. Yeah, I'm going to put down a blood crystal, and if anyone tries to pick up my body after I die, they'll instantly explode into a shower of feathers. No, you could have like a nice thing set up though. Also, what if you find out the day you die and it's like when you're 103 and you're like, fuck yeah. Like, all right, baby. Like, that would be so sick. Like, that's what I'm thinking too, is like, if I hit like, if I roll and it's like, yeah, you're going to live to be like 89. I'd be like, not bad. Pretty good, Ty. Like, all right. That's like workable. I can handle that. But yeah, cause of your death. Yeah, also, yeah, if the cause is like heart attack, what do? Spend your entire life being that one guy, the freak who's like so terrified of aging, he's like taking his child's blood and injecting it in himself, the guy who was like one of the PayPal billionaires. Like, that's what it would happen if you have infinite resources. Yeah, like stuff like that. But like, the day would be great if it's like just that is what it is and it's really long down the line. Hell yeah, brother. I just keep living my life and be like, okay, nice, good to know. I just feel like you could do things. Wait, what? Yeah, there's a guy. He's wild as hell. Okay. All right. I think we do one. How about one more quiz? How about one? This one's going to be, you know what? This one's going to be a quiz. This one's an actual quiz, I claim. All right, everybody. 5 general knowledge questions everyone should get right. Are you ready? Fucking, Brazilian. Portuguesa. Esta portuguesa. Yeah, I guess that's the trick, is they're trying to get you to say Brazilian instead of Portuguesa. Isn't it like a specific subset of Portuguese, though? Isn't like Brazilian Portuguese separate, for what it's worth? Isn't there like Brazilian Portuguese and then the trick is you might say Spanish. Yeah, also, what is the percentage? I'm actually kind of interested now. Yo, thank you for the resub. Let me actually check. Because I'm interested now. What is the language distribution? Because I know Portuguese is like the official language, right? But what is the languages of Brazil? Holy shit, this is a big, you know what? Every so often you remember how fucking big Brazil is. Every so often you're like, wow, hot dog. Brazilian Portuguese is separate from European Portuguese. Oh, okay. So kind of like Spain Spanish versus Mexican Spanish, or like American English versus British English. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Indigenous: Apoli, Arara, Bororo, Canela, Caraja, Camb, Guarani. There's a lot. And then regional: German, Italian, Lombard, Venetian, Neapolitan, Japanese, Spanish, Polish, Ukrainian, English, East Pomeranian, Romani, and then vernaculars: Brazilian Portuguese. Wow. Yeah. Huge list. And Portuguese keyboard layout. Hold up. Let me see this. Good news, everybody. They've got WASD in Brazil. They can game. Portuguese. That's a great point. It is Portuguese. I'm sorry, Japanese, Spanish? Yeah, that's 2 separate languages, big dog. The Pacific Ocean. Fuck! Your mom's fat ass. Is that the answer? I mean, they're going to say sun. The fact that he's like already grinning is, he thinks this is such a good gotcha. Your mom's fat ass! Sorry. They're going to say, like, blue whale, I guess. Yeah, who is this for? Who is this for? Children? What do cows drink? Your mama's fat ass. Piss. Piss. I mean, they're going to say water, right? Baby cows do drink milk, though. That's like the whole point of the milk. That's what the milk is for. That's what the milk is for, right? They have the milk for that. That's why they make the milk. They make the milk for the other cows. Cows will drink a whole ass bird if it gets close enough to their mouth. Thanks, Archimp. That's a great point. Cows are a lot like goats. They'll just eat whatever you put in front of them.
Water. Of course, it's water.
Oh, TikTok, buddy. Okay. Oh, quizzes on the streets. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, if this is like know the 50 states, I'm cooked. I don't remember any of these shits because that's what a map is for. I could not care less about someone going through the song they learned when they were 12 or whatever. Oh, this sound isn't available. Wait, did this get DMCA'd, but it's still on TikTok? Is that a thing? Interesting. Welcome to TikTok. That happens. Okay, cool. Good to know. You know what? Hey, why is there one of those on the front page? Why is the top one like that? Hold on. The top result doesn't have sound. Clean your website. Oh, baby. Part 4. Hey, you stupid idiots, get ready to not know stuff. Piss. Piss. None of them. Because if you say sugar, you're incorrect. Because sugar immediately goes bad as soon as any moisture gets into it. And over a long enough period of time, all containers degrade. Milk. Yeah, your mom's fat ass. Great answer. Yeah, honey also can go bad if water gets into it. Yeah. Yeah, also not true. Absolutely not true. It's so weird that we've got like honey propaganda in this day and age. Your mom's fat ass. What is the smallest country in the world? Because I have a feeling this actually, your mom's tiny ass. I don't know what, like, according to what definition, right? Because this is one of those things where people fight over whether or not certain places are countries all the time. Because if you're willing to say Vatican, then you might as well say a libertarian's house. Because what's the separation between a libertarian's house and the Vatican other than the shield of Catholicism, right? Like, that's not fair. Yeah, Sealand. Yeah, that's baloney, bro. Yeah, recognition by the UN, I guess. Rhode Island. Now we're getting somewhere. What is a rhino's horn made out of? It's like keratin, right? It's just like a big nail. It's just a big fucking nail. Piss. Great. Hold up. Let's get one. Okay. Oh, is this? No, that's one we did. Come on. It's all state. Why are there so many about states? This is why would you not just look up an anatomy model and use a stock image of an anatomy model? This is insane. This looks so bad. It's unbelievable. It's just like flesh attached to the nerves are going everywhere. I hate TikTok, bro. Teeth. What is this even supposed to be an image of? Also, liver. You can take out one liver cell and put it up your butt and it'll make a whole liver in 1 month. Doctors don't want to tell you that. Enough? Plenty? Like, okay, so this is one of them where anybody who gives you a definitive answer is probably forgetting certain other subsection factors. Yeah, it's way more than this. This is one of those cases where they're going to say, like, they're probably just counting, like, A, B, like A, B, A plus B, and O, and then positive and negative for all of them. So they're going to say 8 would be my assumption. But that is missing so many other factors. Like, it turns out we've gotten way better at science and like detecting shit. So there's way more ways to categorize it than we notice. Those are like the very baby ones. These are the baby ones that like a scientist in 1940 would think is like good information. Doing what? Humans doing what? This is what matters. What is the average number of heartbeats? Doing what? Because if they're like running, maybe B. If they're just chilling, probably between. Honestly, it's probably like, are they in shape? A. Are they not in shape? C. That's what I would guess. So probably C is what they're going to say, would be my guess. Yeah. That was it? Holy shit, that was so nothing. That was so fast. Okay. Okay, you know what? Okay. Z. Oh fuck, what is the capital of Spain? Spain City. Madrid, thank you, chat. I'm so bad at geography, bro. Oh no. Oh, I lost track of the question. Wait, did they say what's a baby chicken? What was the sorry, doing this in Spanish is really hard. What is a baby chicken? Pollito. Something about the lungs. For breathing. What is it asking? What do you use the lungs for? Okay, easy to hard. How many tires are on a car for? Was that the question? Is that difficult? Quattro? Is that difficult? Bro, I don't even speak this language. Blue whale. Whale azure. Azul. Whale azul. La baleine. Whale azul. Was that literally what do cows drink again? But in Spanish? God damn it. Agua. Wow, it's so beautiful to know that across cultures, this stupid bullshit is the same. That's so cool. It's just like I'm in Mexico. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find one that's one more would you rather in English. Oh, nice. Watch out, the king's got his dinner blaster. Like long-term forever home gym. Home cinema's nice, but like home gym is forever good. I can just walk over to the gym though, is the other thing. Like I have a gym within walking distance, but yeah, gym for sure. Yeah. What is this very like sad? Oh, it's original sound by Versus Media. Would you rather? Oh, so they took something, slowed it down to 70%, and uploaded it and copyrighted it as their material. That's so fun. This is a question asking, do you know how unsafe a helicopter is? Really? You can't say neither, chat. You can't say neither. We've been over this 1,000 times. You can't be a wiener and say neither. You have to nut up and make a choice. I don't really know. Like both of these seem like they'd be bad for me. But I could sell the castle to like Nick Cage probably. But like a modern home, if it's like saying to live there, modern home, definitely. I just wouldn't be able to afford the property taxes on that shit. Pool. Whoa, that one was fast. Oh, they were almost out of time. Okay, I was like, damn, that clock was short. Yeah. Pool for me, for sure. Big pool guy. All right, well, that's enough of the fun, good stuff. It's time to get to the bad stuff. So that was TikTok. And you might say, wow, Ty, that was terrible. How could that possibly be the good half? And I want to show you why it is that the teens are addicted to TikTok and not YouTube Shorts. Thank you for the resub, Greaves. Let's start with this first one from SB Pressure Washer Shorts. Thank you, Nixiter, for the resub. So, like, he did a nice thing for someone. I can appreciate that. It definitely, for me, hits a little worse when it's like, you're doing this purely so you can monetize it, right? Like, when you do this for a job full time, this is absolutely a case of like, you see someone with like a fucked up driveway and sidewalk, and it's not like, it's not you're doing it because you're a good person. You're doing it because you can make content, right? Yeah, it's like the Mr. Beast problem. Yeah, it's super hardcore Mr. Beast syndrome where you've turned a charitable act into something kind of detestable. Yeah, it's like a tiny beast. That being said, this single perspective sped up of him going close to the camera then far away, very funny. Also, it's not just advertising. There was a huge period where Power Wash, like you might know Power Wash Simulator is like a pretty successful game and like pretty fun. I've streamed it like no less than 5 times. I love Power Wash Simulator. There was a huge spree though where power washing was like the primo vid on short form content stuff. And they were like they're pretty good content all told. It's really the framing up front that makes it gross. Like if it was just like, yeah, we did this lady's thing for free, then I'd even be more okay with it. But like having to insert the grandma, it's like, it feels like using your kid, right? Yeah, it's super satisfying to watch. I love that game. Okay. Well, now it's time for me to filter through. So I'm just going to give you an idea. White guy coming up to a bunch of indigenous people. Gonna say that's probably no good. Okay, there's someone claiming they can sing really fast. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Hell yeah, dude, Mr. Beast, let's go. Speak of the devil. This video is called 7 Days Stranded on an Island, Extreme Home Makeover. Yeah, right? Like, so much of this. Also, YouTube Shorts are the home of the most staged stuff I've ever seen. We haven't hit any yet, but like, hold on to your hats. If you're ready to see something that's so obviously staged, it's brutal. I mean, okay, wait, hold on. We skipped this one. This is going to be a great example, though. Oh, wow, that's amazing that you were just walking around here with also someone who appears to be your producer. Was that fucking the guy who used to be the Pog emote before we all agreed he was an anti-vax piece of shit? That looked like him. That looked like Gutex. Oh, right, you can't rewind YouTube Shorts. You'll just have to trust me. That looked like, oh, alerts are silent. Oh shit. Let me fix that. Hold up. There we go. Should be fixed. Oh, also, it's her channel, Tia Tia. That's so crazy. God, this sucks. Ugh, God, it's mid. Back to Mr. Beast. Hey, it's me, Jimmy from Capitalism. I'm here to fix your fucking house. Now, shut the fuck up and get on an island. You're gonna Squid Game. If you lose, I'm gonna make you stock my bars in Walmart. We Squid Gamed your floor. Also, yeah, she was 100% just doing the flow from Ignition, which, like, I get it, man. Ignition was a hot fucking song. I get it. It was like a real shame when it turned out he was like a bad person, because Ignition fucking hits. I get it. It was a real loss for our culture. But man. Wait, did they ascend into like the cinematic realm? What the fuck happened to their color grading? Did they get hurt? The remix edition about a song about pissing. Yeah, like it's really brutal that they went for that exact cadence after saying, I can sing pretty fast. Like I don't know. That's not like even a little fast. Oh my God, it's like I'm at like a kind of okay Airbnb. This is one of those things where like I'm sure it is like solid quality stuff and it's like a pretty normal house, cuz like that is the one thing is usually Mr. Beast does put in the money for the stuff because it's not his fucking money. Like, that's the whole thing. It's like it's because it's not his money, so he's able to spend actual millions on shit. So it's probably like an actual solid place, but it also didn't look like that much of a cleanup was needed, right?
Yeah, they made an average house into a slightly less average house.
Whose money is it? The sponsors, largely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Muzzle loader with massive cool factor. Do you think it's going to be cool dubs or do you think it's going to be fake?
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, right. You're not American. So he's taking empty shell casings and melting them down so that he can make bullets out of them. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. This is just things Midwesterners know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Sorry. They're dumping ammo shells into his smelters, probably so they can fabricate new rounds. I would presume putting them into some kind of press, maybe for balls, but these would not be. Also, dog shit pour, brother. Dog shit pour. Holy shit, what a bad pour. Look, I ain't here to judge another man's pour. I barely did any work on an actual like floor, you know. But that being said, damn, that was a poor pour. Look at that purdy thing. Well, that was brutally faked. So they cracked that open and cleaned it up. Because let me tell you, there is no metal that looks pretty after a pour. Okay. Oh, cannon. Cannonazzo. But yeah, no. So this is definitely not the one that was cast. Also, that whack-ass cast process, I would not light in any kind of cannon. That would be insane. That would be so bad. The foil was filled with black powder. This is just... You gotta believe in your projectile. It's one of those things where people feel a little too comfortable around guns sometimes, especially in America, as far as like gun people who are into guns. Because modern guns are so like safe all told, and modern ammunition for the most part is like so tightly controlled and under pressured and stuff. But dude, if you load like a round that's not made for the gun it's in, you will fuck yourself up. You'll fuck yourself up bad. Like there's a content creator on YouTube, Kentucky Ballistics, who I want to say like a few years ago was firing a 50 cal, like a 50 caliber rifle, which is like a very large round. It's not like the largest round, but it's like the largest round you can find commonly distributed. And he was using some like artisanal special round or something. Like he got custom special rounds in, and one of them was horribly overcharged, just way too much juice in that fucking goose. And he was lining up the shot and he took it and it blew up on his fucking face. Like it shattered a ton of bones in his face. It ripped his fucking jugular open. He only lived because he had the reaction to immediately stick his thumb in the artery he could feel bleeding a lot and tried not to pass out till he got to the hospital. So like, yeah, guns are like dangerous, man. You got to be careful with the projectile. Like if you are doing gun stuff, which okay, choose the right ammunition. Holy shit, take it seriously, man. Like gun safety is a real thing. They kill people, right? And like, so if they backfire, they'll kill you too. So yeah, just like be careful with firearms, man. Gun isn't a fucking toy. No matter how old you are, no matter how many guns you have, no matter how many times you fired it, a gun is never a toy. It never becomes one. There is no amount of experience. John Wick respects his guns. You should too. Sure. So what this looks like to me is that they fired a totally blank charge. Did anything even come out of that? Also, yeah, no wedge under the cannon tells me that's part of the reason I'm thinking they just fired a charge with nothing in it. Also, yeah, that's the other thing too. This projectile is so comedically undersized, it would probably just harmlessly roll out of the front. Something must have come out. Yeah, like heat and smoke and like force, shockwaves. I'm just wondering if he shows himself putting the projectile in and then immediately in the next shot tilted it forward and took the projectile back out. Okay, no, it looks like something impacts. It might just be a different projectile entirely, but regardless though, like I guess like, okay, sure. It hit the ground 6 feet in front of it. Okay. Oh, what is that? Is it a video about someone being swatted and then finding no evidence and it being miserable? I told you, dude, there's so many of these, chat. I have it not on screen for chat, but just trust me. That's what it was. Dubs can verify. Cool. Okay. Massive fish eats this bait. That's an entire fish. Wow, what a fascinating cut. I'm really hoping this is a bit and he keeps tugging and it's like a little sailboat comes out from under the bridge. That'd be funny. Come on, funny joke. Come on, funny joke for me. Funny joke for daddy, not a faked video. Oh, it just let go. Oh, is this going to be like one of those like TikTok streams where they like act like they're about to pop a mattress for like 10 hours? Like they sit there and they're like, yeah, if you donate $2, I'll hit the pump a single time.
Those exist.
All right, word. Yeah, I'll watch for it. I'm already checking them. But yeah, this is like, I think this is like one of those versions of things where it's like, there's a guy sitting there in front of a mostly inflated air mattress being like, for $2, I'll pump it. And I'm definitely going to pop it soon. And like occasionally gesturing at it with like a pin or a needle to try and get people to keep watching. The streams are so funny. It's like the most dire shit. I gotta put it in full. I gotta put my reel into fucker drive. Wait, what? Goliath grouper are everywhere in Florida, and it's easy to get one to bite, and you can't reel in a hatchback size fish. Oh, okay. So that was just like they saw a fish down there, and then they didn't get it because it was too hard. Also, yeah, because they were claiming this was their bait, and they caught. Well, I would skip to the end, but YouTube Shorts is ass, so I'm not gonna skip to the end because I can't. Yes, 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 yes. I am a simple chocolate chef. I make a big egg. Would you like to taste my big egg? I make a too big egg. Oh. Oh, I make it hard.
No, we're making the asshole.
Oh, butt cheek, butt cheek, butt cheek, butt cheek. Let's go.
No, it's okay. Okay, that's all right.
Oh, chocolate strawberry, but like Wumbo. This is based. I'll say it. This kicks ass.
Yeah. This is cool. Yeah.
This is actual artistry. I'm into this. Okay, the Legos are dumb, and I know you're doing that for content. So I will take, especially because you just pulled them out. I will take points away for that, Amory. That was nonsense. This is artistry. Every time you touch of the chocolate, I have so much respect for your craft. Every time you touch of the Legos, you fall off, my brother. It's for making a mold? Oh, the one that the nuts were in that they took out and then put somewhere else?
Okay, the more I see that this guy isn't doing anything other than smiling, the more it's actually just making me just really, really wary of him.
That is the weird TikTok vibe thing for sure. Man, and like the worst part of YouTube Shorts, God, it's insufferable. TikTok, at least, I would get to see the end for more than 2 fucking frames. This, they want you to see the ending for just long enough to be like, oh, that was nice, but then be forced to watch the entire thing again so that you can pause, so that you can see it where you want it. Like, it is like the most hard trying to force you to watch everything twice form of content, and it's so fucking unpleasant. Like, I do want to see the finished product again. I don't want to watch the whole video again. I'm at an impasse. Also, yeah, I have a feeling, first of all, this is probably a case of if you even scroll past it, it counts as a view, because that's like the old Facebook way of inflating numbers, one of many. So I'm guessing they're doing that. Also, yeah, if a video plays and then stops 1 nanosecond later on the next replay, that probably also counts as 2. Oh, baby. Best reactions of Anatoly Cleaner. Elite power lifter pretends, oh, cool, it's going to be a guy who's very obviously a lifter pretending not to be a lifter. And then everyone goes, oh, wow, that guy was a lifter. Who could have seen it coming? This is the most Tim Robinson, I think you should leave. I've got too much shit on me. Wow, I wonder if this guy in huge cargo pants and fucking New Balances in the gym with the Naruto hoodie is serious or not. That's a pretty good bit. I will say that's a pretty good bit. Walking up to guys and claiming that their weights are fake and then just lifting them. That is like a pretty good bit. Problem is, this is so brutally staged, man. Like I really wish anything here was not staged. Oh, okay. No, those were fake weights. That's a good point, Mega Man. Those are fake weights. Those were actually fake weights. That's a great point. Nah, those weighed like half what they said they did. Cause yeah, they don't. That's the wrong way to bounce. That's how do you tell? They didn't bounce off the floor right. If you've ever dropped like a full stack of weights like that, they bounce in a very particular way, and it's like scary. That's the other thing. It pisses me off when I'm lifting because I was doing like bench presses yesterday. And someone on the Smith machine yesterday, even just pulling off 45-pound weights and just fucking dropping those on the ground from like a foot up, like shakes the bench I'm on. And I'm like, fucking stop it. Like if you can't control the weights, you aren't ready to use them. Pick lighter weights until you can control them, dipshit. But yeah, weight hits so hard. And also, yeah, depending on what type of bar it is, most bars flex when you start hitting weights that high as well. There's like all sorts of reasons. Yeah, if you've never dropped like or had been around when like large weights after like deadlifts or squats are dropped, yeah, it's fucking terrifying, man. It's not like cool. It's just like the other thing too, and this is always the rough part, right? And this is what comes up constantly with this stuff is most of these fitness influencers who are using fake weights are legitimately very strong, right? That's the thing. Like these people who are pretending to be able to just raw deadlift, 650 pounds. Some of them can actually do like 450 to 500 pounds. And that is incredible. That's an exceptional human feat. The problem is when you have other people lying and claiming they're doing, 600, 700 plus or whatever, saying you're doing what you're actually doing doesn't get you clicks. So because someone else fakes it and TikTok is the most, and YouTube Shorts are the most like surface level bullshit possible, you have to fake it or you also just don't get exposure. So it's one of those things of like, they have to be able to do 3/4 of it, which is impressive. And it's just like such a bummer that we can't have everyone be honest about what they're doing. We can't have people just admit the truth so that we all can gauge reasonable amounts. It's tough, man. It's tough. Because like the reality is I'm willing to bet based on the amount of like struggle people are having, I'd be willing to bet that was at least 3 real plates on each side. Like those dudes were strong, but like 5 or whatever. Nah. Trapdoor art house. Man, this seems like a cool way to get hurt in your house. I love this. Cool. I'm excited for people to fall off this. Please don't show this to my insurance company. Oh, dog. Yeah. Is this just dogs yelling at each other?
Think so.
Great. Sure, man. Sure. Why not, dude? Yeah, sure. You're turning into a window. Why not? I'm okay. I'm okay with this. This is more reasonable than everything else because this is just going to be painting a key like a cute little window, right? Oh, I was going to be like, what gender, what like orientation is this flag? I haven't seen this one before. This is like, I really like pumpkin spice and men. Oh, no. Okay, now it's a landscape. Don't think, Dubs, is that true? You're an artist. You know art better
Actually,
than I do.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think about the tree?
Especially if
Just do the
especially
tree?
if it's like if you're just doing like just a silhouette of a tree, then yeah, actually, yeah,
Just
like
rip it out.
when people actually, yeah, just draw a bunch of lines and just make them all like slightly jagged, and there you go, you've made a tree, like a silhouette of a tree. Yeah, no,
And yeah, people do
that's
these cute
solid.
little keycaps all the time. Yeah, to the point that this is such a thing that they actually made and sold custom keycaps for Guilty Gear Strive characters. There was like a
Oh, nice.
specific Eno keycap set. Yeah, it was kind of sick. Won't the paint rub off over time? Most of the good ones, they will coat them. They probably don't show that in the short, but usually they do like coat them in something, like a clear coat thing. Those keycaps are like 4 times more expensive than they should be. Yeah, any custom fashion product is gonna be 4 times more. Luckily, only 4 times, honestly. Okay, this next one is, I believe, just a clip from the show The Walking Dead with bad music over it. Yep, that's just The Walking Dead. Can't show you that one. Sorry, everybody. Mickey Mouse will kill me with a gun. How about you? Well, if it isn't another pressure washing guy. See, this I'm okay with. This I'm legit cool with. Because, like, you're not bothering anybody. You're just going out in the wild and improving something. You're just like cleaning something off and making something nice. Okay, you're getting a little bit of content out of it, but it's fine. You're doing a good thing. You're not bothering nobody. You're improving a public space. Yeah, you know what? Get a little payoff that. Get a little content view. Get a little advertising. That's fine by me. That's equivalent exchange. You're doing enough good for the community that I'm okay with it. Fuck yeah, he's using the turbo nozzle. I love the turbo nozzle. Do you know what the turbo nozzle does?
I've not played.
It's one that like spins.
I've not played it yet.
It's like spins a little bit, so you
yeah.
get a little bit more coverage, and you get like repeated like slaps of water.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm business. Here's me doing business for charity in local area. Yeah. I'm into it. It's like sponsoring a local baseball team. That's fine. I like when local businesses do good things for the local area and then people support the local businesses more in return. This is all fine to me. Yeah, this is just human society. It's good actually. That's community. All right, there we go. That was okay. That was fine. Yeah, we learned a little bit about treating stuff. That, chat, I think this is the best YouTube short we've seen today.
Wow.
This is the most staged thing I've ever seen in my life. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what bit this is. This is brutal. This is a brutal bit. This is someone smiling before they've managed to deliver their joke. And you know what?
What?
You don't get to deliver your joke. Fuck you. That's right. Denver's for pussies. Source, guy who lives 20 minutes from Denver. That's right. Stay out of my fucking neighborhood. Get out of here. Go somewhere else. Fuck you, Denver.
Well,
Says
you
man
fucking
in
kids
Aurora.
do it on my fucking lawn.
Yeah, stay out of Denver. Stay out of Aurora, too. You know what? Stay out of Westminster as well. Fuck you. Stay out of Colorado. Go somewhere else. I don't know. I hear California's nice this time of year. Like, what is this intro? Oh, this just sounds like a lady having like a panic attack fueled by Adderall trying to tell me about like some nice places in Western Colorado, which like type 2 fun. You can just say having fun outside. It's okay. Back in my day, we had the concept of outdoor kids and indoor kids. Some kids like to go outside and play baseball and play tag with their friends. Some kids prefer to stay inside and read a book or play a board game or like play a video game. That's okay. Some kids are like hybridizations of two. That's me. I just like having a good time. We didn't call it no type 1 or type 2. Is that what they mean? Is that what they mean by type 2 fun? Is like outdoor kids? Is that the new way of saying... Is that the new way of
David
saying outdoor
Sirloin's
kid?
style of... Yeah, fucking David Sirloin's type 2 fun.
The Olympics don't interest me. They're not tactically complex. So the cool part about this is what they haven't shown you. And this is as somebody who has done trips to Western Colorado and does like them and does think they're a pretty good time. Every single thing she has named is like a 1.5 to 4 hour drive away from each other. It takes so long, man. Like the thing is, even if you're like fairly close, it's like such a pain to drive through the mountains, man. It just takes so long to drive through the mountains. Like, it's not even expensive. Most of what they're saying, other than like the peach picking and the wine tasting, that's obviously going to be bougie shit. But like walking around in the parks, it's usually like pretty reasonable. A day pass is usually only like a couple bucks per person. But it's like a huge amount of driving. And the other thing too is like, if you're hiking on a mountain, as somebody who does mountain hiking and does it with friends, the way you do it is you arrive at the place at like 5 or 6 a.m., like right when the sun is about to come up, and you start at the bottom of the mountain so that when you get to the top of the mountain, it is like a pleasant temperature once you're up there. And then you come back down and you're usually back at like, I don't know, like noon, 1, 2, depending on how long the hike is. Then you go get a lunch, then you go home, you shower up, and then you get to meet out at like the bar or whatever, or like go hang out and have a beer and like be relaxed because you walked up and down a mountain that day. Like it's nice, but also it's a one. You do one. Yo, what's good, Emrys? Yeah, you do like one. You have to pay to go to parks in the States? Yeah, a lot of them you do because there's like fees to take care of stuff. People have to clean the whole shit up. It's partially like Colorado, you can get a year pass included with your license for like $40 or something. It's like really cheap. But yeah, no, I'm planning on getting some more mountain trips in. And when I do, I plan on recording them. I'm not going to like stream them because getting internet reception on the side of a mountain is a fool's errand. But I can take a recording and then we can like watch them together later or something. Oh, well, if it isn't the reason you're okay with driving 3 to 5 hours every fucking day because you're a van weirdo. That's the most van weirdo shit I've ever heard is like, just drive 5 hours every single day. Because the inevitable bigness of trucks is one of the worst things to happen to modern American roadways. I'm pretty excited that they are finally starting to pass legislation against like the like super SUVs they're being called now, where they're like so impossibly lifted where you just can't see things in front of it or low, and the beams on the lights are so high that they just drive, they blind people driving normal cars like me. Nothing practical to you. Nothing practical to anyone who can afford this truck. And my point has been made instantly. And instantly. The only thing that could possibly fit in the back of this truck. Your mama's fat ass. That's right. Wow, it's almost like this is wildly impractical and overbuilt to the point of being dangerous.
Whoa.
Elevation off grid. Oh, this is for weird end of the world weirdos. This is for end of the world weirdos who are convinced they need a bunker in the form of truck to live in. This is one of those. It's for rich people to live out their end of the world fantasies. Yeah, prepper stuff. Exactly. Prepper mobiles. A thing you have to remember is there's a certain brain disease you can get when you have too much money and too little problems for too long, where things that aren't actually a threat to you, your brain is like so desperate to perceive any kind of threat or stimuli that it just starts making them up. And so you start feeling threatened by things that simply aren't real because that's all your brain can manage to make. So you start fearing things like the end of the world, and you make a bunch of different rationalizations for them. Most of them end up being racism based on all the times I've watched the show Preppers. It's almost always like, it's like, well, I'm just worried if there's a takeover of people, there's riots from the cities to take my stuff. Like, it's literally always comes back to riots in the cities from the urbanites to take my things, which, that's so crazy that it's always that. It's so weird that it's always that. So it's those. This is somebody who is just trying to take advantage of prepping people and overbuild trucks and get as much money extracted from one dipshit as possible. That's all this is. Oh, man. Sorry, this is the whole back-to-back thing. I can't stand these. Oh, cool. That's Palestine. Thanks. Okay, that's another thing. Dude, what is wrong with YouTube Shorts? Holy shit. Uh-huh. Those is just like clips of a guy talking about flying a plane. I mean, like, I guess this does kind of make me want to see the full video to talk about like jets and stuff. But like, I don't want to be in the shorts anymore. So there's that. Like, I'm cool with listening to a military museum dad talk about flying a plane. I don't want to watch it in shorts though.
It does just make me want to just watch the Ace Combat drifting videos.
Yeah. Also, it's very interesting to know that even though I told it could access my watch history and nothing else, no location data, nothing along those lines, it is still very specifically targeting me with Colorado and Denver things. That's so fascinating that even though I told it not to use that data, it's very obviously fucking using that data. Weird. Many questions to answer. Yeah, very cool. I told it not to use my geolocation or IP address data. Too bad. It's just doing it anyway. Yeah, it'll just do it anyway. Huh? This is the most nothing. This all of these are just like dads. That's not dads. That's weather. That's dads everywhere. That's my dad. That's literally my dad. That is literally my dad in Indiana. Like when my sister came back from Korea, my family had to take care of that dog for a while, and my dad was the one at first who was like, "Oh, I don't want to take care of this dog. It's like it's deaf. It has trouble with this, that, the other." And by the end of it, he was the one that was crying the most when they had to let him go. You know, like that's just dads. That's just dads. Again, that's just Colorado. That's just everybody in Colorado. And like unfortunately it seems to be working because we're the only state that the lead cause of death isn't heart disease. So like that's dads everywhere. You can't just say Colorado. American dads love to have a beer. That's dads everywhere. Is there a country where dads don't love to have a nice light alcoholic beverage after a day of work? I'm not even going to say like
No.
Americans. That's like Europe. That's like medieval peasants, bro. They'd be getting out of the fields cracking a cold one with the boys. That's just human society.
Have any idea how many pubs there are in England
Bro, like at least 12.
per village?
Not only
I mean, actually, hold on, we've got 5 in our village.
And the worst part is there were cultures like there are records in like Roman culture where they would dig deep wells and then they would like seal bottles full of fluids like water and milk and stuff and lower them down in there and pull them up so that they could have cold ones with the boys. Like
Yeah.
after work you would hit the spa and then open a couple cold ones with the boys. This is culture to me. Human culture. This is one of those beautiful moments of like, nah, there is some things that like all peoples is kind of the same about, and that's one of them. That doesn't work when you didn't have facial hair. Oh my god. Okay, cop thing. I do not care for Uncle Roger, I will be honest. Wait, hold on. A guy mad about pizza? Okay. Hashtag relatable. I like that this dude is like coming around to the realization of like, yeah, like it sucks. You do have to do it though. Like you have to do it because like you are open until a time and that means you serve food until that time. Like you can't be mad about it, but like it sucks, but you have to do it, right? Like, because I think that's a fair place to land. That's where I've landed over the years, at least. That feels reasonable to me. Is like, I remember working at the night spot and getting pissed when someone would walk in at fucking like 1:47 a.m. and be like, "Hey, can I get an entire fucking cheeseburger?" And I'm like, "Let me open up the grill." Like, yeah, I'll do it. But I get it. I do it. Also, sometimes it was like, yeah, it was kind of on us because we were trying to close early. Like we were getting the entire restaurant closed before closing so we could be out of there earlier because we didn't get paid extra if closing took too long. It's almost like that was the real problem.
I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I'm always kind of apologetic about it as well. Just like something, I'm sorry, I know. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, just tip extra if you're in a culture that tips. Yeah. God, Papa John's is so ass. Oh, wet. I was hoping they were going to throw it on the ground at the end. That would be better. Is it repairing a boot from being a dead boot into a new pair of boots? Because if so, yeah. Sometimes restoration costs more than the original item. And it's like you're paying because you want to recreate an original item, and that's really hard. Like it ends up being more work than just making it from scratch. That happens. And like, yeah, if he's banging it out in like a couple hours, 95 seems fair. Yeah, if it was like 2 or 3 hour job, that's, if anything, if it's a 3 hour job, it might be slightly underpaid unless they're very busy all the time.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. For a resole? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Like this is really common too. Like people used to get their boots resold all the time because you can have the uppers of the boot that last forever because it's like, man, have you ever like actually worn or like used good quality leather? Like that shit's durable, man. It's thick. It's a little uncomfortable to wear if it's like really heavy leather. But yeah, no, that stuff will last forever. That stuff lasts for forever. So yeah, you can easily just clean that and keep it going, and you just keep repairing the soles on the rubber because yeah, you just put new rubber on it and the leather's still good. I was gonna say, like, let's just check how much is a Timberland Pro. Okay, yeah, depending on if they've had like any modifications or anything to them, some of those work boots for like the higher quality ones with like steel toes that are verified, yeah, those are like $200+ shoes. Yeah. Yeah, like $200 to $250 shoes. So yeah, $90 to get them completely back to new. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, like also the thing is, think about what you'd be doing with the shoes otherwise. Just throwing them out and getting new ones. So like to get equivalent boot, and honestly, this is probably going to be better. I bet this dude did some treatment to the leather to make it nicer than it was before. I'll be real. You know how a fucking cobbler in 2024 is. You don't cobble unless you're fucking into it. You know, like you gotta be about that cobbling life. Nobody just cobbles at random. Cobbling all higgledy piggledy. Oh,
Every time he gets a new pair of boots, he just goes, "It's cobbling time."
Cobbling time, baby. Gaming house.
Oh, gaming house.
Building the ultimate gaming house. Part 7 finally here, performing for you. Because you're not actually reaching out to like, it's not the demographic you think it is. You're probably reaching out to, if you're on YouTube, it's a much younger demographic than you realize. So you're probably reaching out to children who are just like, I like basketball and Mario. Like, yeah, I like Fortnite and baseball. Then again, wait, that's me. I like Fortnite and baseball. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite. I like baseball though. Man, why can't you like do this as like a public project? Thanks for so stripes. Why can't you do this like for the people?
What?
I don't. I'm not gonna judge the side of someone's house because, like, I didn't get to choose mine. You know, like that's the thing. I'm part of a HOA, and that's like the one thing they do is they take care of the roof and the paint, and I'm just like, okay, you got it. And they're like, it's gonna be the same color as everyone around you. I'm like, that's fine. that's whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. But like, I don't love that color. That feels like a color for a shack more than a house, especially out in the wild. But also, that's a very default color. That's like a very safe default color. What? They were worried because the house was built out of wood? Do gaming houses need to be built out of voxels? We're definitely gonna have power in this bitch. Just wait, you're gonna love it. There's definitely gonna be power in here. There's gonna be gaming for sure.
Who is that?
I don't know. It's a guy who wants us to know about his gaming house he's building for someone. Oh, okay. This one's just called Texas shaped. #art. Final try. Hmm. Wow. Whoa. Look at that.
Whoa.
Me when I'm holding a pendulum in front of a 5-year-old. Whew, pretty feeling sleepy, huh? Yeah, this is for all of my people with a fucking yeehaw hypno fetish. Oh, it doesn't even finish. Oh, and it's edging. I didn't even think it'd be edging. Fuck. Hell on earth, bro. Hell on earth. I hate YouTube shorts. Hate YouTube shorts. I hate YouTube shorts, dude. They're so, like, no wonder the children love the TikTok. It's so ass in YouTube shorts land, dude. All right, explore. Comedy. I'm ready. I'm ready to laugh.
Oh, I'm not.
All right, let's see. Yeah, you know what? No. But this is gonna be like actual sports highlights, isn't it? Yeah, all right. Animals. Now this I can finally. Let me get this crop fixed because YouTube Shorts again has just the wildest stuff. Yeah, I like. Man. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, half of YouTube Shorts still say, "Hey TikTok" at the beginning because they're just porting them over because no one in their right mind is making content explicitly for YouTube Shorts unless they're like getting a Mr. Beast kickback or something, you know? It's like so bad. Yeah, all right. You ever know the cat just hit the catnip real hard? Honestly, I don't care if this is a meme or not. I just like the fact that it's a cat that's like turbo zonked out. I think cats are very funny when they're zonked out. It reminds me of a time that I was taking some legal medicinal herbs with a group of friends in the basement of a building in Indiana. And one of them, my friend Dallas, had a very tiny kitten with him, which was very funny. It was super late, so the kitten was just tired because it was a kitten and it had been up all day bouncing around. But the cat had wandered downstairs, and at some point we look over and see this cat just kind of like wobbling and lying down. And Dallas goes over, picks up his cat, and says, "Apologies, gentlemen. I believe my cat has had one too many." And just walks upstairs. Oh my god, I think about it so often of just apologies, gentlemen. Just scooping up his cat and walking out of the room. That kitten was so cute. Holy shit. All right. Well, that was a pretty okay TikTok. It reminded me of a really good time I had at a different time.
Oh.
Are you implying that the dog is the dad? Because I know that's not true. That can't be.
Hey, it's the dad that stepped up.
I mean, yeah, for sure. It's funny seeing how small a kitten is compared to like a lab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the reason, by the way, that I have to have VOD mute is because they'll just straight up put Ed Sheeran full on. Cool dog. Cool cat.
Yeah.
Dog looks reluctant to have to deal with this in the future. Understandably so. Oh boy. Oh, this is just the quietest TikTok ever posted. This must have been posted so long ago. It's so quiet.
Mm.
Also, yeah, this cat is incredibly patient. What a wonderful Russian blue. B, zonked out of its gourd. Yeah, Russian blues are a pretty tolerant breed from what I understand. And this one seems tolerant and just zooted out of its goddamn gourd. Much in the same way that if someone's zooted enough, you can just walk up and with a marker and be like, "Can I draw on your face?" And they'll be like, "Yeah." Like, you know, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a cat just yelling. So I will say this behavior is always so funny once in a while, but if you've ever had to live with a cat that does this shit constantly, it gets so annoying. Oh my god. One of my buddies, it wasn't his cat, it was his girlfriend's cat, was horrible about this. That cat, if there was a door that was closed and it managed to figure out there was a person inside of it, it would just sit outside of that door fucking screaming for hours. It was the worst. Holy shit, I hated that cat, man. Like, very few animals that I'm just like, I think the universe would be better if you and I were separate in it, but that was one of them. That cat also just pissed everywhere, didn't take direction for nothing. Oh my god. One of those cats that really took after their owner, you know?
Wow.
Wow. At that time, I bet she would also just pee wherever. Cats doing hugs are very funny.
Oh.
I mean, that's just nice. Again, TikTok just blowing it up, man. Like, I've been like, oh, I like this. I could watch this again on so many of these videos. And I feel like every YouTube video, I was like, no, please. Toy Story from Geek Music. Oh, it's a really bad cover. This is my friend Doug, who has no characteristics of his voice other than kind of like Raffi without character. Yeah, it's a really like, what if you didn't have any of the joy of Randy Newman? Yo, I'm amazed this one's on TikTok because that's an oil pen. Is that this whole video? A picture of a vape pen, a dog flipping out, and then a picture of a pug with like a whole sandwich in its mouth? Sure. Okay. Don't give dogs weed. They didn't. They just took a picture of a vape pen and then a dog and then gave a dog a sandwich. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's see this cat definitely react to 21 Savage, baby. Oh, weird. That's so cool. That's definitely not you shoving the cat off screen. Me when I'm pushing my cat's head. Oh, definitely real. Definitely real. Cats love doing this. Cats love to hit the beat. It's okay. This is the first TikTok that has actively been like, come on, come on. All right. I'm going to find another category. Technology. Oh, shit. I love technology. How about you, chat? Okay, this is claiming to be unboxing. Spanish. Okay, this is just showing off phone. Damn, are all these just showing off phone? Showing off a phone in a different language. Wow. I know I'm on a different window, so you can't see it, chat. Here, let me just show you. So I'm cropping a bunch of it, so you're only seeing 3 of the 4 lines, but it's just phone, Apple Vision Pro, look at phone, look at phone, look at Apple Vision Pro, look at Apple phone, look at phone, look at Vision Pro, compare phone to old camera, look at phone, look at Apple Vision Pro, Vision Pro versus Ray-Bans, look at phone. Oh, cool. It's a definitely real AI robot. Phone. Dude. Yeah, let's see if we can find just food, generic. Okay, real or cake, but it gets harder. Okay, these are pretty fun, just as you did a bad job. It is so weird to me that they added the exact same track of people laughing as like a backing thing over the top of this. That's so weird to me because it's the same set of laughs every time. It's not different. It's so bizarre. Or maybe only one of them is. Tried watching the first episode of season 3 of Is It Cake, and I don't think I've seen a reality show with a more insufferable host. No way. Holy shit. Coming from you, Doc, that's terrifying, man. You've watched a lot of bad reality. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, the rest of these, it's just these people laugh the same way a lot. Okay, I think the bit lost its legs at about Rev 3 or 4, though. Kind of funny at first. Needed an additional maneuver. Oh, hell yeah. We got one of my favorite of bad content of guy who is not Asian goes to place of food of Asians and either speaks native language or uses utensils very good in hopes that the locals notice how good he's doing. Oh, what? Yeah, hold on one sec. That's an audio thing. Oh, God. There we go. Hello. Welcome back. No, that isn't Comcast. No, that was my audio driver crashed from probably TikTok, if we're being honest. No, that was audio driver stuff. But it is fixed now. But yeah, as I was saying, we were doing the classic of person who is not from culture goes to restaurants of culture and then tries to either order in native language or use native tools in a very impressive way to be noticed by the locals. This is one of the oldest weird, dumb, gross genres of YouTube video. I've seen this done so many thousands of times. And let's be real, 99% of the time it's Asian restaurants. It's almost always Asian restaurants. It's almost always. It's like, hey, look, this white guy speaks Japanese. Isn't that crazy? It's like, yeah, people can learn languages. All right, let's watch Salt Baby Bad. Isn't that what The Last Samurai was about? Yeah, The Last Samurai was about Tom Cruise going to Japan and ordering in perfect Japanese and everyone in the room turning and applauding and saying, "You are the last samurai, sir." That would be so fucking funny. Treason Darling with the perfect hit of, wow, this lady is eating McDonald's in a proper American way. Holy shit, I would love to do that, to walk up to somebody at a barbecue place and be like, wow, you're eating that just like a real American. All right. So this guy, if you don't know, is Salt Bae. He's one of the most hated people in the world. He tried to take his country's team winning the World Cup and run on the field and make it about him when he was just a half-assed, pathetic meme man. Super hated, incredibly hated. So what he did is he decided to take advantage of the fact that he was a big meme guy, and plied his trade as a meme guy to the one part of the world stupid enough and with enough money that anyone can grift. That's right, baby. He went to Dubai. He went to Dubai and he set up a restaurant. And his steaks are incredibly bad. There have been a whole bunch of people who have gone there and reviewed them. And they're like, yeah, this is like a substandard steak. Like, this is like below Texas Roadhouse quality. And yeah, the gold foil is like so excessive. A little gold foil for aesthetic is like, okay, sure, fine. You're being a little decadent. Covering the entire thing will actually start causing problems. That will be like, the salt cannot get to the meat. So he does this whole presentation of, look, I'm the meme man. And then charges you, like $4,000. Yeah, this is like $10 in gold foil, by the way. And yeah, he charges like $1,000 for the steak service. pathetic. I have seen so many random dudes at what are the names of the places where they do the Funny Onion volcano and train and everything? I'm totally forgetting the name of it. Hibachi. Thank you. Benihana. Thank you. But Benihana is what I was looking for in specific. Is the one that's famously showmanship is Benihana. I have seen every employee at a Benihana just put this dude to shame. What was that? That wasn't even off the you sloppy bitch. Look at this. It's layered on top of the other meat. Do your job. You're just piling it up.
Those aren't consistent cuts either.
No, they're really
Some of
inconsistent.
them are quite a lot thicker.
Oh, pour a bunch of hot oil over it to very lightly kind of cook it a little. The fact that he still smiles while he does it, there's still a little part of his heart that goes, yeah, it's me. I'm the Salt Bae. It's me. I'm the guy. Look, he looks at the camera, then he smiles. He also whiffs, like immensely. Like 90% of that salt did not hit the meat. Unbelievable. He's not even good at the meme.
When you squishing that bread? What are you doing?
Ripping the bread apart like a fucking animal. Also, didn't he just handle the raw meat with those gloves?
With that, yeah, he did.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Like, I'm not going to be like super hard up about cross contamination if it's like you cooking at home for yourself or just cooking for the homies or whatever. But if you're cooking for a restaurant where you're serving a $1,000 steak, bro, change your gloves. like, grow up. Do food service. Also, ripping a loaf of bread
off
in four.
Yeah, like that's part of your prep is just tearing it apart into 4 pieces. Okay.
Well, I hope it was worth the $1,000 you paid for a largely uncooked steak covered in a bunch of flavorless gold foil served by a dipshit. Cool. But yeah, everyone hates this guy. Guga Foods hates him the most, though. If you ever want to have a good time, just watch Guga Foods tear apart Salt Bae. He fucking hates this guy. All right, let's see. This one has my interest just because they've got a weird little watermelon pog thing going on the side.
That's Melon Bread from Gunstar Heroes, right?
Yeah, I think so. Melon Bread 1.0.
Maybe curry and rice. I don't know.
How do you spell the guy who hates him? Guga, G-U-G-A. You also can find his channel Sous Vide Everything. You might cringe at that name, but it was like cutting edge when he did it. Guga's been around forever. Guga's like, I think the only YouTube food person who's been like creating content at that scale for longer than him in the food sphere is like Chef John, because Chef John is eternal.
Chef John is literally the original YouTube food person.
Yes.
Predates all of the others.
He had started before YouTube was a thing, was like part of it, right? Because he had been doing it for a website beforehand, I think.
No, actually, Food Wishes, All Recipes actually hired him to do that afterwards. He actually did start on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he started independent, then got hired by All Recipes, and the Food Wishes is associated with All Recipes.
Yeah, Guga's a guy who will do his shit. Like, he knows his shit. He will occasionally do very stupid things and play it up for the camera because he is like very much a YouTube creator. But he also like actually understands how to cook. A lot of times the stuff he makes, it's like, yeah, of course that's going to be good. You put like 12 decadent ingredients together. But at the same time, like, no, it is going to be good at least. He's not blowing smoke up your ass. Like, it's like he made really good nachos. Yeah, it's going to be cool.
It is always super simple, even if it has 13 steps and 15 specialty ingredients.
Ridiculously
and also-
easy. Yeah, I love. There's one video recently where he like goes to serve up this side dish that's like clearly 1,000 steps, and one of the people testing it with him is just like, "Is this ridiculously easy, Guga?" And he just starts laughing, and they're like, "Don't tell me it's ridiculously easy."
It almost never is. There's a couple that are, but it almost never is.
Never. Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is ridiculously easy. Just make 2 different fillings, also a tostada from scratch. I think this was supposed to be.
This is a debunking video, is what this is. Of like, I'm going to do what's on the TikTok and then try it out, and oh wait, it doesn't work because of course it doesn't. None of those fucking food hacks do.
Yes. Okay, now TikTok has a new trick where I can't replay the TikTok, so that's not amazing. Oh. Sure. These videos confuse me the most, where they have a bunch of food on a table and then someone plays rock, paper, scissors, and then the other people just sprint off in the distance and pretend
Because
to
the
be
idea
mad.
is that you eat until they run back, and then they get to see who gets to eat.
I dog shit. They're
Okay,
terrible.
yeah, that's
I
what's
would,
going on.
I would absolutely kill them at rock, paper, scissors. These chumps wouldn't stand a fucking chance. I'd be sitting there eating all day.
Yeah, cycling through all 3 of them like
In
that?
order.
Bullshit.
Free.
Who does
Free.
that?
They're so
rock,
free,
paper,
dude.
scissors.
They're so
Just
free.
throw rock 3 times and they all lose every time.
They're so free. Also, they're eating Chick-fil-A, so all I would have to do is bring up their white privilege, and they'd be so fucking mad they couldn't think straight. That's all I'd have to do. I'd be like, "Oh, so do you hate the LGBT community?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, no, but I," and then they wouldn't be able to think for the rest of the video. I would destroy them.
But I'm addicted to mediocre chicken sandwiches, and therefore I have to eat this.
God, like, seriously, just mix together half buttermilk and half pickle juice. It's not that hard. Or just buttermilk and just let the chicken sit in it. And congratulations, whatever you make will be better than what Chick-fil-A made. Because that's the only thing they do is they pickle brine the chicken. White people, they pickle brine the chicken. Okay, pickle brine your chicken at home. Fuck. Go to
Gotta go to
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Go home. Just make chicken at home. It's so much better.
Even the KFC chicken sandwich is all right. It's like you can't fuck up a chicken sandwich. That's kind of the thing.
Also, if you go to Chick-fil-A, you have to have everybody at the drive-thru be like, "It's our pleasure to service you today, sir." It's like really weird. They're like religious about it. I don't like that.
If you were actually being competitive about this, you'd fucking finish off that sandwich. Why would you leave it?
I don't even know how you be competitive. Is it like who completes more items? What are the rules here?
Eat more of the food. That's it, I guess.
All right, well, if we did this, it'd be like one hand and whoever is on the other side is cooked, because I would just literally inhale the entire ice cream cone in 10 seconds because that's easy to do if you really got to do it. And then I'd probably just drink the entire
That chicken
beverage.
sandwich.
And there we go. I've had
Yeah.
75% of the calories. Good luck.
This looks deeply unpleasant, actually.
Yeah.
Having to run in the middle of eating like this.
And then also having to like eat while you're like out of breath and like huffing and puffing. Yeah, that sounds like a bad time. Yeah, me drinking an entire thing of... Yeah, this is like weirdly gross. Okay, well, I'm done with this weird challenge. I'd throw up.
Now we're talking. Yes, this is the good shit. This is the good shit. This is the good shit.
Yeah!
Chop it, chop it, chop it.
Knife skills, my man. Knife skills. Show me how you use the tip of the blade. Beautiful. A beautiful meloned ball. I would take out the seeds, though. Those aren't good for eating. Okay. Like, this is a huge pain in the ass, but it's an art form. I'll accept it. I would like the seeds to be removed, though. Nobody wants to eat a ball of seed. But yeah, if I got served this kind of presentation at a restaurant, maybe that one I'd be a little more confused than anything. Honestly, this is like,
This is like an idol to some being that despises you.
yeah, if I eat this, I think over the next 6 to 8 weeks, some tentacles start gesticulating in my tummy, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're loosing me, bro. you're loosing me on this one for sure. Oh, wheels for a little car. Oh no, Philippe, it's not so bad, we. It's me, Michael Mouse. Cool. Oh, bucks. That was just at the end of the
My
video.
favorite knife skills. Dollars.
Dollars, baby. This was easily the best part of the video, we agree, yes. Is this guy looking like when DSP was nutting on camera and then he's just chopping up cucumbers at unbelievable speeds?
Very fast chef, chopping cucumbers at incredible high speeds.
Okay, and bucks.
There's a $2 bill on the start as well.
A mukbang guy. Oh yeah, definitely normal reactions people definitely have to food that aren't staged. Definitely, for sure. I do that all the time.
I do in the spirit of the freaking Joker, like, you know, infuses me as I'm eating or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I sound like I got counter hit by a rocket launcher every time. I was trying to punch the rocket and it hit me right in the stomach. And I'm just like, uh-huh. Oh, what are white people doing to the snow?
Okay, so condensed milk and snow is a thing that I know about.
Yeah, people do maple syrup on snow all the time. That's like a Canadian classic.
However, I still feel this has the stink of, you know, the magician, you know, hiring white women to do things.
Also,
so far, there's nothing wrong with it at the moment, but
that was like a lot of vanilla. That's the only, but maybe it's really bad extract that's really old. Oh, of course, it's the whole market's coconut sugar. Oh, okay. So they swapped this out for a Ninja Creamy product at some point there. I have a Ninja Creamy. That's how I know. It becomes like a very flaky product that is not, this is not. Snow melts when you handle it. It doesn't become a flakier product.
Okay, yep.
Oh, are you telling me this is for those people? It's for those people specifically?
It sure is.
That's so crazy.
All right.
That's
That explains
so
this is almost certainly, yeah, that magician again.
Yep. Wow, it's mid. Yes, we've got a weird trad guy. Yes. So a big thing you have to remember.
A trad male wife? Oh man,
Yeah.
now we're talking. This is breaking new grounds.
So for those of you who don't know, with the I'm just going to skip past it. I truly don't care. So the trad stuff, though, if you don't know, the big thing with like trad wives and all that, where they post stuff where they're like, oh, I spend 12 hours making a single bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for my kids from scratch or whatever. And you watch it and you're like, that's so wasteful. That's so stupid. Why would you waste all your time doing that? That's the idea. That's what they're trying to signal. They're trying to signal that they're in such a state of luxury and lack of need by being a trad wife and by having the trad wife lifestyle that they are able to do such worthless, pointless things because that's the level of success that they are currently at. At least that's what they are trying to project out as an image. They are trying to promote their lifestyle by virtue of being useless, which is insane, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Is this guy just
All right, sir.
eating a burrito? You just ordered a big burrito. Okay.
Yep.
What does that mean? Are they just saying they're gay?
Yes.
Is that just like I'm eating a cake that's rainbow and I'm gay, so it's cannibalism?
Yes.
Sure. Is this anything? Because they're gay? Cool. Congratulations. I guess. Really mid joke. I don't want to
Okay,
watch.
so big burrito dippings is apparently a TikTok trend because of course it is.
Also, this person doing the I'm forgetting his name. The
Vinatero. The
no,
pianist.
the guy who does the really good food reviews. Who eat something, baby? Oh, I'm blanking on his name. I'm forget RDR. Thank you. Doing the RDR thumbnail face the entire time, like the whole time. They're really look at that. That's all they're doing. This feels fetishy. No, it's mukbang. Mukbang's been a thing forever. It's not always. It's not all. I mean, for some people, it certainly is because for some people, everything's a fetish thing. That's kind of the whole thing. But no, for most people, it's just mukbang. Like people enjoyed watching people eat because it's like a social thing, right? It's like having a meal with somebody, especially in times where people could not easily have meals with other people. It's like I love watching cooking videos while I eat. I love watching like a Chef John video. It's like I get to enjoy two meals at the same time. It's great.
Why is it just repeated Wingstop and dipping now?
Dipping.
God
It's
damn
dipping.
it! TikTok's
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yeah, they love dipping. That was one for sure. Was a lot of dipping.
The algorithm is like the number one
Yeah,
reason
what is
why I
that?
refuse to touch TikTok.
Yeah, I had heard about
Speaking
that.
of TikTok, did you
That
know
was
5
ages
Minute
ago,
Crafts
too.
made an AI pop star?
It's funny they're trying to wheel that out again because yeah, the 5-minute crafts like AI pop star or whatever that was like 7 years ago. It's funny they're trying to wheel it out again as a new bespoke thing. Sorry, it's been a while since I've heard the default TikTok lady voice. It's very funny when it fucks up. When I learned it, this heck.
What hack? Putting ketchup directly onto your.
Where someone else
What the
is
fuck?
also the thing is, sir, help. Like it was supposed to be like, don't do this. Yeah, today years old was a thing that someone said that was like kind of charming once, one time for a split second. And then after that, it got repeated by all the most insufferable people who have only watched How I Met Your Mother for the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Learned this McDonald's checkup hack.
Like this was supposed to be a bit. Wow, I love how real this is and how much it has to do with things, for sure. That's definitely real. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Party tricks I learned at Harvard. With McDonald's, Tesla, and Dallas as hashtags. This is extremely a optimized for the algorithm.
Yeah.
Twitter like video, right? Not Twitter. TikTok video right here.
Yeah. What? You just shoved a donut hole in a hole and then removed it and we're like, what the fuck?
How they make donut holes is that they have to punch the hole out of the donut to have it be a thing. So they may as well cook the hole
they just
too.
bake the
That's
little
what donut
bits.
holes are. Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's why they're called donut holes.
It's because when they punch the holes, it's the flash of the leftover material. Yeah.
Just don't waste that shit, because why would you?
Because it makes donuts. It's donut element. You want to bake it up to make donut because it's good. Which Tesla news are we talking about? My favorite Tesla news is that it turns out not only are you expected to put your Tesla Cybertruck into car wash mode before you wash it, you also are not allowed to put it through any automated car wash whatsoever. Car wash mode is specifically for you to wash it by hand delicately, not to go through an automated car wash. So even if you do have it in car wash mode and you take it through a car wash, that still invalidates your warranty entirely.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
the soap
favorite bit
pedals.
is that they've actually only managed to ship out less than 4,000 of them, despite the fact that they have been apparently on, production lines for months.
Chad, if you haven't heard, there's been multiple cases now of Teslas being entirely ruined and rendered undrivable because people take them through car washes. Because, why wouldn't you be able to take a car that costs an unbelievable amount through a car wash? That's crazy. That's so nuts that it wouldn't be able to do that, but it can't. And then, the other one that's cool is, so what it was there was a huge issue where instead of having the accelerator pedal be a single piece like it is in almost every other vehicle that's ever been produced, they decided to have it be a layered, like a sandwich, like an ice cream sandwich you step on, basically, layered like that. And the top part of it would not attach correctly. So what the people on the floor were doing is they were using some soap as a lubricant because they were trying to get lubricants approved because they couldn't get them to, the pedals didn't fit and they had to lubricate them to get them on. And so they couldn't get any approved. So they just kept doing that because they had to get it done. And people were driving them. And as they were driving them, they'd push down the accelerator and the top layer of the accelerator pedal would break free and slide forward and wedge itself underneath the bit underneath the dash. So essentially you would push down the pedal, the top layer slides forward and then catches itself and it just stays permanently depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cybertruck is the single worst manufactured vehicle in history. No questions asked. I literally cannot think
But
of
of
one
course,
that hit. Yeah, of manufacturing that has hit the manufacturing line and hit major production and was bought for a price point over $5,000. Absolutely. I cannot think of an exception.
Worth noting too, this is something that they've managed to, because if there's one thing Tesla does have very good, it's good PR for the most part for some reason. That Tesla's burst into fire more than the Ford Pinto did?
Yep.
They just straight up do. They're more dangerous than the Pinto.
Did you know it's even harder to put them out than the Ford Pinto? Because the Ford Pinto was just on fire from gas and fabric, and this one's made of a battery that suffers
lithium
from
batteries.
a battery that suffers from a condition known as thermal runaway, which means the chemical reactions are generating heat faster than the heat is being shunted, even once the fire is out. So even if there is no fire whatsoever and you have fully put it out, if it is still in a state of chemical thermal runaway, it will just catch fire again a few days later. Isn't that sick, dude?
But Elon Musk knows more about manufacturing than maybe any other person on the planet.
What was this hack? Town is village? You can fuck up someone else's pizza?
Shout out to the
guess.
one dude who had to replace the entire steering assembly of his Tesla due to car wash.
Jesus Christ.
Not just the column, everything going to the front axle.
What do you...
That was nothing. That was nothing.
He took a milk frother and touched a piece of chicken with it.
How? How what? It's nothing.
Okay, that one was pretty good. This is really funny.
This one's pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
And we're done.
Bada bing, thumbs up. Because it's not a thing. Oh, that's the end
I
of
don't
the
think
video.
that's a tall enough glass for that glass bottle either.
No. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Well. Sorry, I just realized the first line of this was make her disappear just like poop. It's fun to be reminded that there's bad music in every generation. There's no exceptions. Oh, this is ASMR. I'm just skipping this. Wait, this could be awesome. Hold on, wait.
That's a single yapaleno over there. A
tostada.
hard tortilla.
Huge pile of
with a
beans.
tostada. And a huge pile of beans, and he's got this fucking
Coya?
hunk of cheese right here.
Yeah, this is based. This right now, this is looking like a guy that I would pass and just like nod, and he would nod back, and I'd be like, I'm stronger today.
He's thinking about those beans.
And the music for it is dead fucking on too. Oh, I've been teleported to a time and place. Oh man. Yeah, this is culture. Hell yeah, brothers. Eat the whole fucking guacamole. Who gives a shit? Yeah, I got one whole avocado for your boy. Yeah, just put the whole pepper on there, bro. Just put the whole pepper. You know you want to bite into that bad boy. Yeah. Dude's fucking rock. Sorry, the comment over here is killing me of Oiga Ricarin y entonces, who ate all the pussy? Yeah, this guy fucking rocks. You know what? Chat, I've never liked the TikTok before. That changes right now. I like this one. I click the like button. Yeah, dude. Yeah, okay. If this is my first like, I think we're on the right track. I think we're gonna be moving the right way. Oh, have we wandered out of food? Oh, this one again. Oh, I am not gonna watch Logan Paul. Especially not on TikTok. Oh, okay, here's a good food hack. This one seems good.
Cracking open the golf ball for the delicious insides.
Oh, it's another testing hacks. Oh, it's someone who's more insufferable than the hacks. Testing the hacks. So are we like, did we just like leave food entirely at some point? I guess so. I guess it decided we were dipping. It was like, you got the cool old man. Now it's time for everything to be bad again. Wait, what is my For You now just gonna be a bunch of old guys eating cool food? Oh my god, I threw up. Oh wait. Yes! One sec, hold on. Everybody, it's time for SpongeBob quiz. Wayne. Damn. I'm out. I chose the wait, hard? Michigan. What is the point? I hate Colorado. Why is everyone Colorado coded today? Stop it. Let me alone. I'm average American man. My favorite sport is RuneScape. If he said RuneScape, I was gonna shit. RuneScape. So are these like name any boys? Me.
1 hour video. Name 100 boys.
Name 100 boys. Smite. The Beastie.
The beach.
The Beach Boys. Amelia Earhart. Wait, shit. God, so do you think they just make these entirely algorithmically?
Probably.
Yeah. So last time it said who's the second person when it pops up and you say Sharon Moore, and it said your dad, and I was like, huh? My dad would never be on TikTok. I just want this last part. I just want the read of I'm gonna guess your mom.
Yeah, by AI SpongeBob.
AI SpongeBob reading your mom. Cool. Another one of these. Oh, cool. Oh, man. Okay. All right, everybody who's ready to learn the best things to do when you're bored. This is definitely going to backfire.
Number
isn't it?
1, get on the floor, roll around for a bit, and think about, the thing you like the most. Life hack.
Wait. But they would no, it's powdered sugar. What? That's the worst prank I've ever heard of. Dude, you would know. These are the worst pranks. So, also, do you think they sped this guy up so that the algorithm wouldn't be able to detect all the times he said fucking?
That, and also, actually, the things he's recommending are technically harmful. And yeah. And I think when sped up, it doesn't notice them.
These are the most basic pranks, and also you can't do shit like this willy-nilly. You can't just put hot sauce in every food because that could kill somebody. People have really strong reactions. Some people don't do hot stuff for really good reason. It's especially cool when you live with it's just you and your mom and dad. So they ground me because I put hot sauce on everything. These are really bad pranks. Yeah, you get one of these really fast and then they wake up. My favorite part about this is something that I've seen a lot of media do, where it's allegedly middle school, high school age kids, where they'll do pranks to each other when someone's sleeping, where it's the pranks that only work if somebody is passed out because they drank too much and they're just unresponsive. Those ones. Oh, what's that? Oh, is it? Oh, there's secretly a little ad in there, is there? You little sneak. You little fucking sneak. Oh, cool. I'm spoofing texts. Oh, I want to powerbomb this kid. I don't want to do violence to many people. I want to powerbomb this kid. This kid is worse than the kid who was who ordered a bunch of fake shoes and then swapped them. You've heard about that. I know I've mentioned this stream at least once, or this story at least once on stream, but there was a YouTuber, this fucking stupid kid, who was doing a whole thing. His whole brand was predicated on how good fakes were for different shoe manufacturers like Adidas, Nike, all that stuff. And straight up like ordered fakes, and for a YouTube video recorded himself doing the following activities from beginning to end. So let's take it one step at a time. He goes and orders a fake set of Nikes. He then goes to the real Nike store and buys a real version of the Nikes that he got a fake of. He then goes home, swaps the real Nikes out with fake Nikes, then brings the fake Nikes back to the store in the original real Nikes packaging and gets a refund using the fake Nikes. He then posts this on YouTube, not to say you can do this as a crime, but just like, oh yeah, look, see, even they can't tell that the shoes are fake, which, that's not their job, man. They are just like a Nike employee. Their job is to look at the shoes, scan them, and make sure you hand them the right amount of money before you leave. That's their job. They're not the fucking inspections bureau of Nike. This kid's so bad at pranks too. Baking soda and vinegar? That's what you've got, bro? That's it? That's what you got?
In the shower where they're already just gonna wipe that shit off anyway. I mean, that one's at least harmless.
Someone made a little volcano in my shower all over me. No, please. Please. Wait. Scary story? Oh, is YouTube or is TikTok deciding I don't get to pause anymore? Apparently. Everybody who's ready to hear a scary story part 1, hashtag text, hashtag text, hashtag texting story, hashtag texting stories, hashtag Minecraft parkour. What? Okay, but like the setup for what would your reaction be, Doc, if you were hanging out with someone and someone else texted you and said, "Is that person bleeding?"
I'd be confused more than anything and then just stop responding probably.
What if they were bleeding?
If they were bleeding, I'd probably call attention to it to them. Like, hey, did you know you're bleeding? Like that kind of thing.
I feel like
That's
that would
about
be
it.
the thing. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm busy getting scared by Minecraft.
Yeah.
WTF, Dad? Get my gun. That's not Mom. This is like the worst horror setup. It's like someone like said, write me the most generic framework for a scary story about a daughter and a mom, and then a text from a dad happens.
This reminds me of all those fucking channels that are like cooking YouTube channels that have stories over it as well for some reason.
Oh yeah, this
Baking
is a
ones
stimmy
mainly.
video for sure. This is a stimmy fucking video.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those videos where they put something very like active and fun to look at and colorful behind it. It used to be the little infinite runner math games for cell phones that they just did all the time. Now it's this. Yeah, where they just put as many like high stimulation objects in the background underneath like a bad story, like Subway Surfer. Like they put a bunch of videos of Subway Surfer underneath an AI reading a Reddit story. There are more of those on YouTube than there are fucking stars in the sky. Before we had our recent takeover of every single recommended video being the downfall of some YouTuber you've never heard of, where a weird guy who might have ties to white supremacy tells you about how someone did a naughty thing on YouTube, and you're like, okay. That's what it is currently. But for a while, there was a lot of, either like Family Guy clips or videos of Subway Surfer with people with AI reading the Reddit "Am I the Asshole" stories, that kind of shit. Yeah, the downfall of Little Spoingo. You got it. Is the screaming in the room with us now?
But how could she be bleed knocking on the door, hand hook car door or whatever?
Also, she's got a weird siren power. Just be aware. She does. Just trust me. She does this all the time. I hate this. Damn it, Allison. I told you. She's gonna enchant you. Mom's a siren. That's the end of the video. Yeah!
That's why it's Scary Story Part 1. Better follow to get access to Scary Story Part 2. I don't believe I can take any more TikTok, so.
No, I also don't think I can take any more TikTok. Is CoBuddy's marathon still going?
I believe so.
Let me double check.
Yeah.
CoBuddy's the homie, obviously. Editor, homie, friend, content creator. Oh shit, and it's Ryudo and Minimat? Fuck yeah. All right, well, I'm going to raid y'all over there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out for a little Content Farm Friday. I guess my final review is TikTok's better, like a little bit. It's still better than YouTube Shorts, but that's because YouTube Shorts is a hellscape. Yeah, CoBuddy's doing a big thing of Death Notes, which is a really fun game show. I've been on it 2 times, I think just 2. I'm trying to remember if there's been a third, where they will give contestants like names of a death battle, which is like a video someone makes of like Goku versus Sephiroth. And based off like the name of the video and like a small sample of the music, you have to guess successfully that it is Goku versus Sephiroth and things of that nature. And it's absolutely incredible. You're going to love it. CoBuddy puts on an incredible show, and they're doing like 3 or 4 of them back to back.
The thing that will surprise you the most is the fact that there are so many of these that it supports an entire game show.
You'll have, you will be like, there's no way there's a pick for this one side character from a JRPG that 12 people played in 1997. And yet, so I'll catch y'all later. We're going to be doing some Under Night 2 tomorrow, so definitely hang out for that. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out, Doc. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you, Dubs, as well. I'm going to raid y'all over. Have a great night.